slices. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. I hate onion. Seriously, I'm gonna try it. Fresh mint, you want to take all the little leaves out just because you don't want the stem. And then I usually like to use a lot of mint just because it gives it an extra flavor. So you can do that. So now I'm just going to chop the mint. So ya tengo todo picado, el tomate, media cebolla, my ground beef. I have that much of rice, probably half a cup. Fresh mint is all chopped, tomato and onion, so we're gonna all mix it together. So I have everything in the bowl, the meat, the tomato, the onion, and the mint. I'm gonna add about that much of rice in here. I'm gonna add the rice, and then I'm gonna add some black pepper. I just put a couple. I mean, I don't know how much exactly I put, just throw it in there. My mom didn't teach me how to measure anything. It's just poquito de esto, poquito del otro. Now I'm gonna add some garlic salt. And then I'm gonna add some of this to give it a little bit of flavor to my meat. Now I'm just gonna mix it all together. Yes, I wash my hands. So just mix it and mix it. So you want to mix it completely just so that you see that everything is mixed right before we put the egg, because the egg is going to make it stick together. That's going to make your albondigas be firm. That way they don't dissolve once you start cooking them. This is what it looks like. So now I'm going to start making some little balls. Just depends how big you want them. I usually do and if it's kind of squished, like mushy and stuff, it's okay. You're gonna still use flour. So just do that. So you're done with everything. Me gusta poner las bolitas en harina. No me gusta poner la harina por arriba porque es mucho desperdicio de harina. Lo pongo aquí en un platito. Y ya que están todas llenas de harina, entonces ya las pongo a hervir. Ya tengo el agua hirviendo. I already have water boiling, so I'm just gonna throw them in there. Well, not throw them, but gently place them there. And you just want to give them enough room, like don't put them on top of each other, just put it right next to each other. 1 tablespoon of this. I know this is for chicken and this is beef, but I just love the way it tastes. So that's what I add to it. It's like how much? Probably that much. That's how much I'm gonna put in there. Just gonna go around. Show you. So this one there, so I just have to let them cook. And while they're cooking, I'm gonna actually start chopping all the veggies. I do make 2. This is for me and my husband, and I make this one for my daughter. Just because me and my husband like ours with chili on the albondigas, and my daughter, she just likes them with no sauce on there. Hers are still cooking, so I don't peel the carrots just because this gives them like a little bit extra flavor. So everybody cuts their veggies very different, so I cut them this way. And that's about the size. You don't want to do them any smaller just because they will dissolve. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And this is, I don't know the name of this, but it's squash. You could also use zucchini, but I like the way this tastes in the albondigas. And these I do cut them in squares. So that. I do them kind of thick for the same reason as well. A lot of people cut them in squares or just rectangles, just how I cut those carrots, but I don't know, I like cutting them this way. I don't use this part. I only have one potato. I usually use like 3, but this will do. And I also cut them in circles as well. And then the other half of the tomato that we use to chop up and put it in the meat, I usually just chop it in little squares and I add it to my caldo just to give it that little extra flavor. And then I like to put corn. You want to peel it and take everything out. Don't worry about this yet, we'll wash them right now. I just cut it like that with my hand. Washed my corn. So the meatballs have been in boiling water for about 10 minutes. So I like to add my corn just because it takes a little while for it to start cooking. It doesn't cook as fast as the vegetables. It's been half an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut one of these meatballs to see if they're almost there. I want to show you guys my little helper. Hi. Okay, anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this and see if it's soft. So they're still a little hard, so I'm gonna leave them in there for another 10 minutes and then I'll add the vegetables. So 10 more minutes and then we'll add the vegetables. So now I'm gonna add the vegetables in here. What I'm doing is I'm adding all the vegetables in here so that they can cook. And then I'm gonna start making the sauce that I put in here. Now I'm gonna do the sauce that's gonna go in the albondigas. So I'm gonna use half of a tomato, and then I'm gonna use some of these chipotle peppers. So I'm gonna blend it with water, and then, well, not with water. I took some juice from my caldo, so I'm gonna blend some of that juice with the peppers and the tomato. I don't use all of the peppers, so I just use like, let's see, I'm gonna use like 2 of them, and then just the sauce, like all the little juice. So that should be enough. And then I'm gonna add some of this juice, and then I'm gonna blend it. I don't need that much, just because. gonna add the sauce and then we'll be done. Let it boil and then it should be all. I'll tell you guys, I like to use ground cumin. So me gusta ponerle comino molido y me gusta ponerle al jengibre, and I like to put ground ginger in there as well. I don't put a lot, just like, that's enough. Probably like half a tablespoon. And then this is the ginger as well. And then we are gonna add a little bit more salt. This is salt. And that should be it. Try the Caldo De Albondigas. It still needs a little bit more salt, so I'm just gonna add 1 more tablespoon of this, and then I'm gonna add another tablespoon of salt. So I let it boil after I put the sauce in here, so it's already done. So I'm just gonna turn it off and let it cool for a little bit before I serve myself.